The Chevy Volt is not an electric car. Actually, it's better than one in many ways because its gas engine means you don't have to buy a second car or a train ticket to go more than 80 miles. But apparently GM still thinks a full electric vehicle is a good idea, and a cheaper one at that, because here in LA they're introducing one, the Spark EV. As you can tell, this, like every Spark, is very small. But unlike most other tiny electric cars, it actually feels like, well, an actual car. It has 4 doors, 4 seats, and it's fairly substantial. Now, it can't match a Nissan Leaf in terms of space or refinement, let alone a Volt, but it is cheaper. How cheap? Well, Chevy says about $25,000 after federal tax rebates. Now, that is a hefty price of entry compared to a regular Spark, but you have to remember that the long-term cost to own of an EV is likely going to be lower than that of a gas alternative. Now, to the geeky stuff. This Spark, which is a perfect name by the way, features an American-made motor good for 130 horsepower. Now GM hasn't released range estimates, but they do say to expect them to be on par with the best in the segment, so say 80 to 100 miles. When it comes time to recharge it, a 240-volt outlet will refill the battery from empty in about 7 hours. But if you get the optional DC fast charge unit, it'll get it back to 80% in 20 minutes. Like all electric vehicles, this Spark won't be for everyone. But compared to the other EVs in its price range, it certainly seems like a more viable choice.